on their own.
It's a hard thing to do, isn't he? Rance just seems to ignore who he's on at times. Martin fashions something out of there, and that something was looking rather dangerous. Although when the ball to break even that time, and somehow came up with the football. Well done, Charlie, but that just lets Dustin Martin in with a little 1-2.
Wouldn't you just let Nankervis only come off the ground when Ryder comes off and perhaps stay out there otherwise?
Martin driving ball, aim for either Menadue or the big fella charging through. Normally a good indicator. They have had a couple more inside 50s, but Richmond are in front. Nankervis, that time pitted against Westhoff. Martin, he knew where his teammates were. One of them was Alice. Wingard got a handball, didn't really amount to much. Initial double grab from Martin, but he recovered. Pressed. Lambert's had a busy opening term. The left foot kick was his 12th disposal. And here is Dustin Martin.
Gee, he had a lot more time.
And then he moves away just as the ball was bounced. Grigg got the handball out, and Martin found himself all alone and works with Edwards. Presented at the back. Markov couldn't see off Westhoff, but he does get the handball. Revolt had to wait an awkward moment or two for that little ball from Martin. And the Tigers forward via Prestia. And they're lined up along the outer side here, the Tigers. Martin, though, decides to cut in for Grigg, and you can see Richmond forward through Markov and Nankervis, and now Grigg and Martin. And he was sport for choice there. He goes short, and he finds Lloyd, who decides not to go on. There was other Tigers. Predictably, the kick gets smothered. So much congestion around the footy. Here's Martin. There he goes. Saw off a couple. Edwards marching out. Menadue, he's got some pace up now and delivers for Revolt. He'll turn around. There's a one-on-one to the left and another to the right, but he goes to Dusty. He sees off Hartlett. Just dismissed him with disdain, as Dusty does, over to Menadue.
Hand pass. How good is his fend? Hamish Hartlett cops it, top of the chest, and down he goes.
4-point margin for Port Adelaide. Richmond with a little spurt here. Martin saw off Wingard. Tipped it, tough one for Butler on this occasion. Houston.
I think he does.
All clear.
Stiff twice there.
Martin again. Jonas could do nothing. Caddy, 14-point advantage into half-time, unless there's a little faulty kick like that. Enter Dustin Martin on the siren at half-time. No.
That would have been handy.
And Curvis and Ryder continue to tangle. Edwards, been pretty good for Richmond tonight. Mishandled in the slippery conditions by Grigg, and then Martin, the goal.
Quite deliberate going in, looking for the real clear option, aren't they, Jose?
Yeah, they got a skimming ball from Martin. It was low for Cochin. Quickly, smartly, and he did the short. Lambert trying to find a more central path. And Martin decides to go with that. Down to Revolt. He's got a couple of metres here on Cleary.
Fair kick, that one.
It's Hines again. Oh, he's caught. Unperturbed, he keeps on going. Now Martin looking, his eyes were darting. Didn't see White though, and White's going to have the shot for goal.
13 inside 50s to 5, and 35 contested possessions to 19. So having a good run here, Port.
That man has to live for Richmond, and he works well. Oh, the big three for the Tigers. And what a moment this could be for Tyson Stengel.
Adelaide kicked their goal to make it a 2-kick game again.
Over the top, Nankervis. Martin involved again, sweeping handball.
Difference if he can win it from the middle.
Yeah, well, Dustin Martin's been involved both times. And he's still in the picture here, just waiting for it to come his way, which it does. And he sends them inside 50, out wide. Castagna takes it. Revolt just holds, doesn't make his lead instead. Just kick it to Dusty. Dusty will take it 55 out, and Dusty might go for broke. He does. He follows the same path as Rioli. Same result. Tigers in front.
Well, he's missed a couple earlier tonight that he may have, we thought he might have kicked, but I'll tell you what, that was a ripping goal. Good ball use too. Great kick here by Rance. This really opened it up. Centimetre perfect, that kick. This had good flight as well. Absolutely perfect kick to Martin, so he did not have to slow down one little bit. That didn't allow the defender any time to get nearer to Dusty, and I'll tell you what, that's not an easy kick on your right leg. Wow, awesome stuff.
It's going to fall short of the Robbie Gray. He just got away again, Rance. Unbelievable ability to do that. Ebert ran straight into a whole bunch of Tigers. Martin sends it out towards the line. That's going to be smothered. Just ran straight ahead. Edwards links up with Rance and gave it to Martin. He's seen off one and a second.
Brilliant.
And then decided to release the handball to Asprey.
And he started this in the same frame.
It's been significant, the change, hasn't it? Is that touch? That's a
Push
good
out.
kick.
Hand in the back.
So Martin called on by the umpire. Channels it for Menadue, who stands up and takes a good grab. A touch of indecision, and then a handball looking up with Caddy, and back to that man Martin. The handball's a bit in betwixt and between.
Coming up with the lead, he's trying to get it deep to space, but there's nobody else there that's reading the ball.
Dustin Martin with possession 31. Menadue broke even with Burn-Jones, then put a tackle on. They're doing all the little things right at the moment, the Tigers. Their ball movement too is pretty good. They're mesmerising Port Adelaide.
Boyle for Cleary.
Wasn't it? That's a dangerous kick for Ebert. He had no idea that Martin was around. Here's Dusty. He conquered one. Got the handball to Cochin. He can still get it back yet.
Clever.
Calm thinking and record 8 broken tackles from Dusty.
Well, what he does do, Roo, is he gives you a chance, but if you're not up to it, he dismisses you pretty quickly, doesn't he?
Well, you just have to get it right. You have to think the fend is coming and get underneath it and get at the body, but this just sets play up.
Cochin. Martin comes away with it. The Tigers slip away, just holding on for Martin. He's off again with a bounce.
Oh, they got Butler on his own.